What evidence have you got? I've explained what I was doing.
That's my evidence.
So, I've just told you what I'm doing.
Vehicle that is coming in.
Because I think to catch people like yourself that try and abuse the powers.
Abuse my powers?
Yeah, twisting the law.
need to know
Twisting
who
the
you
law.
are
You
and why
don't.
you're doing
It's
this.
none of your business.
It is.
No, it's not. If you pursue that any further, you will be committing an offence under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice Act. I have given you proof as to why I'm here and what I'm doing. Get lost.
It's very rude of you.
Get lost. I don't care,
Not
you
gonna get
tyrant.
Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover abuse of authority and highlight citizens who understand their rights and refuse to back down under pressure. Today's video features footage from Matt2128, who many viewers consider one of the most fearless and sharp-minded auditors currently filming in the UK. Make sure to visit their channel through the description below and show support for the work they continue to do in public spaces across the country. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe so you do not miss our next breakdown and legal analysis. What begins as peaceful filming near a police location quickly turns tense as officers start making threats discussing Section 58 and attempting to pressure the auditor into stopping the recording. Despite the rising tension, the auditor remains calm, confident, and fully in control while responding with clear facts and knowledge of the law. The situation escalates rapidly within moments, and what follows becomes a powerful example of how staying informed can completely change the direction of a police encounter.
Matt,
Mark what?
I don't want to give me details out.
You don't want to give out your details?
No.
How come?
I just don't.
Right, why are you here filming police vehicles and civilian vehicles coming in and
Who said
out?
I'm filming civilian vehicles?
Excuse me?
Who said I'm filming civilian
That's the
vehicles? Stop
information
lying.
you received.
Right, well, someone's lying in there. Why didn't you tell me you turned your camera on?
You saw me turning it on. so
I
what's
don't
the
need to see
problem?
you turn it on. You tell them verbally that you turn it on. Are you recording?
Yes.
Same for you. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't see you. If I seen her, how could I see you? Why didn't you tell me?
Right, this
7854.
conversation we're gonna
Hang on a
do
minute.
for the whole
I'm
day.
speaking.
No, I'm speaking as
Why
well.
didn't
We
you
are
tell
in a
me?
public place, so come along, give me
Right,
power to
exactly.
record.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you tell me you're recording?
Sorry?
Why didn't you tell me you're recording as per your policy?
Why didn't you tell me you were
It's not my policy, fella. Is it?
Why is that coming
Because I
along?
feel like it. All right.
You shouldn't be here.
I should be here.
You
Who the hell do you think you are?
You committing offences
No,
under
I'm
the
not.
Terrorism Act, Section
You-
58.
Section
Recording
58. Are you having a
recording
laugh?
information
Do you know
that
how
can
much
be
trouble
used
you'd
in
be in if you
terrorist
go down that
offences? Do
route?
you understand
What
that?
evidence have you got? I've
You
explained what I was
sat here
doing.
on camera, that's my evidence. I've
So,
filmed you.
I've just
Taking
told you what I'm
photographs of
doing.
the vehicle that is coming in.
Have a look on my YouTube channel. You'll see what I do. You'll see it's not for anything like that. With Matt12128, my YouTube channel, I do police station reviews.
Why do you do that?
Because I think to catch people like yourself that try and abuse the powers.
Abuse my powers?
Yeah, twisting the law.
need to know who
Twisting
you
the law.
are
You
and why
don't.
you're doing
It's
this.
none of your business.
It is.
No, it's not. You're not entitled to know anything unless I've committed a crime.
You have.
And you need reasonable suspicion, love,
I
so
have a
don't get above...
reasonable- I
No, you
have
don't. What?
reasonable
Go on,
suspicion.
what's that?
You're outside
What?
the police station with
Not
a
good
film
enough.
camera.
Not good enough.
In
It's not
your
good enough.
hands. I
That
have
goes to
enough
court, you'll get
evidence.
thrown out and you'll get in trouble.
Okay.
You will be committing
That's
an
fine.
offence under Section
fine.
26 of the Criminal Justice Act, love. You might as well do your shopping list with that, because that's all that's going to be happening with it.
I'm glad you've done yours. Right, what's your name?
I just told you you're not getting it. Are you going to tell this lady that I don't have to give me details just because she wants them?
What's your YouTube channel called?
Matt12128. That itself is proof enough of what I do and why I am here. If you pursue that any further, you will be committing an offence under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice Act. I have given you proof as to why I'm here and what I'm doing. Get lost.
It's very rude of you.
Get lost. I don't care,
I'm not
you
gonna get
tyrant.
lost.
Absolute horrible person. Do you know where I've just been? Newquay Police Station. Do you know why I've been to Newquay Police Station? To dish out Police Station of the Year award. Look at Newquay Police Station on YouTube. I had an encounter there and I've drove
That
down...
conversation exposed the entire tone of the encounter within just a few moments. The officer questioned the auditor for filming police vehicles and members of the public, while also bringing up terrorism-related powers, as if recording in public automatically required an explanation. The auditor immediately pushed back, challenged the hidden activation of cameras, and refused to accept the idea that exercising legal rights should be treated like suspicious behavior. Tension quickly increased, because the officer appeared to expect obedience while the auditor stayed firm and refused to back down. One important detail was the timing of the response. Because the auditor first focused on transparency around the recording devices before directly questioning the legal grounds for any stop or investigation. That shift forced the officer into a defensive position, and the confidence heard at the beginning of the interaction slowly started fading as repeated statements replaced clear authority. Calm knowledge of the law completely changed the balance of the situation and turned what looked like intimidation into public exposure on camera. The moment legal standards and clear questions entered the discussion, the pressure tactics appeared far less effective, and the encounter began moving in a very different direction. Many viewers believe this footage shows how understanding legal boundaries, staying calm under pressure, and requiring officials to justify every demand can dramatically change interactions during public filming encounters. Would you have continued recording after hearing terrorism powers mentioned, or would you have handled the situation differently under that kind of pressure?
And then you get Cornwall Constabulary, like this woman here, try to Section 58 me. Newquay Police Station, look it up. I've just given them an award for Police Station of the Year.
What's that?
Newquay Police Station.
Yeah.
Look it up. And then tell me you think it's a Section 58.
You're not committing any offences.
You're damn right I'm not.
Listen to me. If you're not doing anything wrong, what's the problem of giving us your name?
Because you're not entitled to it. Just because you want it. I'm not evading information. You are not entitled to it. Tough. It's not reasonable suspicion. It's not reasonable suspicion, so jog on. You'll be in a whole world of trouble if you try out. So you want to do it, knock yourself out. I'll take the claim and I'll see you in court.
No problem.
Absolute. I've never met someone as bad as you before.
Okay.
Seriously. Look at Newquay Police Station. I've just given an award, Police Station of the Year award. I've just been there with 30 quid's worth of gifts to give to that sergeant, Sergeant Andrews from Newquay Police Station, because he's absolutely brilliant. All of my viewers have seen him and commented on how good he is, and he is the absolute perfect police sergeant and he needs cloning. All my viewers have commented on him.
Very good.
And they're all going to comment on you. You're going to be judged.
No problem.
You're going to be judged. What's your number? It's your policy. What's your number?
7331.
You're going to be judged 7331. Is that your ASDA list? Have you got anything to say on the situation? Have you got anything to say?
No, not for now.
No, you need to tell people you're recording when you turn it on, dude.
Not necessarily.
Yes, you do. You do. It's your policy.
I haven't spoken to you yet.
It doesn't matter. If you turn it on and you're filmed, why have you turned it on? Because of me? Because of me? Right. Therefore, you tell me that you've turned it on. It's your policy. Don't say not necessarily. Learn the law. Learn the law and stop trying to intimidate people.
Don't push your finger at me.
Or else what?
Very aggressive.
Or else what?
I perceive it as aggressive.
Whatever. Go on. Get lost. Get what everyone is going to judge you. Read the comments on this video. And I hope your friends and family see this video and they'll see what a sack you are. No need for it. I was absolutely courteous with everyone that came out. And you have to push it, don't you? And threaten. Section 26, abusing your powers, threatening with Section 58. Simply because I was taking pictures of the marked cars when they came in. Like I said I was.
You know how to make a complaint?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I know how to complain and I know how to sue.
Okay.
My solicitor will be on your case straight away. The very least, you'll be getting retrained.
Excuse me?
The very least, you'll be getting retrained. You are not entitled to my details just because I take a picture of a police car. Okay.
If I think you're committing offences,
What offence do you think I'm committed?
I'll explain Section 58.
Right, but what offence? That just covers various
Might be
events.
collating information which may be used. in
That
terrorism.
confrontation revealed how quickly authority can weaken when clear legal justification starts falling apart. The officer continued pressing for the auditor's name, brought up Section 58, and treated completely lawful filming as though it automatically created suspicion. The auditor responded immediately by challenging the legal grounds behind the questioning and refusing to accept the pressure being applied during the encounter. Tension rose within seconds as both sides stood firm, but the direction of the interaction began changing once legal standards entered the discussion. One important detail was how the auditor refused to respond emotionally and instead focused entirely on legal thresholds, police powers, and official policy. That approach shifted the psychology of the encounter almost instantly, because the officers were no longer simply asserting authority without challenge. Once the auditor forced them to explain the actual basis for suspicion, rather than relying on vague claims, the confidence behind the questioning appeared to weaken on camera. Many viewers believe this moment showed what happens when calm legal knowledge meets public intimidation in broad daylight. The uniform still carried authority, but the legal foundation underneath the pressure started fading as the discussion continued. Supporters of the auditor argue that understanding the difference between a request and a legal requirement can completely change the outcome of these encounters, because pressure becomes far less effective once every demand must be properly justified. Staying calm, knowing the legal boundaries, and making officials explain each step became the defining strategy throughout the exchange. Would you have given your name during this encounter, or would you have remained firm like the auditor did under pressure?
So what reasonable grounds do you have? It needs, that's not reasonable grounds. I've proved it before at Darlington. It's not reasonable grounds, Chuck. All right? Darlington Police. Darlington Police, look it up. I've sued one force and it was Darlington Police. All right? With any luck, your sergeant will have a word in your ear and tell you to get back inside and give your head a shake. What do you call a female PC that doesn't shave a lady garden? Or she shaves it with a blunt razor? Constable. Do you get it? Constable. Right, so all the people watching this video want to know why 4 years are stood around wasting money that they're paying for a man with a camera taking some pictures with his dog of the patrol cars.
It's not just patrol cars. The concern is...
Do you want me, right? I know I don't normally do this, guys, but do you want me to stop this video, call her over, and I will show you giving me an award to Newquay Police Station, and then you tell me if you think I'm bloody suspicious under Section 58?
Right, I'm not here to discuss what happened in Newquay, right? We're here now and here.
I am offering it as proof. If you don't take that as proof, there'll be trouble if you go ahead and try and start anything. There's no concern. I've explained what I'm doing.
Pictures of the civilian cars.
No, I'm not. I have not done that. On here, there's nothing on there, and if I need to prove it, I will prove that you're lying.
This is the suspicion we have. Yeah?
Right. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Give me a moment, we're just listening to the radio.
Well, I'm going if I'm not being detained.
As far as I know, you're not at the moment.
Right, exactly, and I never was and I never would be. You absolute whopper. You are going all over YouTube and you're going to be famous. You are going to be famous, you tyrant. Watch Newquay Police Station and hang your head in shame, because Devon and Cornwall Constabulary are going to be on your case. You've just undone all that hard work that sergeant's done at Newquay. You've undone it all and made this constabulary look like a bunch of clowns. The way you threaten members of the public for your own personal belittlement of you wanting details, and just because you can't have it, you start going off on one and threatening. You're not entitled to it, get used to it. I'm not doing anything wrong, and you need reasonable suspicion. You're going to get yourself in trouble one day, lady. Wind your neck in. And you two, you've been alright, fair enough. Don't go down the same road as that woman. Have a bit of common decency and a bit of common courtesy with members of the public. If you genuinely suspect something, crack on with it. But use a bit of common bloody sense. It's not rocket science, is it, you stupid woman? You're going on YouTube. Keep an eye out for yourself.
This moment showed exactly why understanding the law can completely change the direction of a police encounter. The officer continued hinting at suspicion, dismissed the explanations being offered, and appeared to keep the interaction stuck in that uncertain space between a casual conversation and an actual detention. The auditor responded by asking one direct question that forced immediate clarity and exposed what many viewers believed was a bluff. The momentum of the encounter shifted almost instantly after that exchange. One important detail was how the auditor stopped debating opinions or motives and instead focused entirely on legal status and police authority. That strategy mattered because officers often rely on uncertainty and confusion during tense encounters, while clear legal questions can remove that advantage very quickly. Once detention was not confirmed, the leverage behind the interaction appeared to weaken because the auditor stayed calm, confident, and fully aware of his rights. The pressure and intimidation that seemed strong at the beginning of the encounter slowly started losing effectiveness once every action required proper legal justification. Many supporters believe this moment became a powerful example of how calm communication and simple lawful questions can force transparency during public interactions with police. Legal clarity changes everything, because once authority is required to clearly define the situation, people are better able to protect their rights and make informed decisions. Would you have walked away the moment detention was denied, or would you have stayed and continued the discussion there? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you support police accountability and public rights awareness, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next breakdown.